The fragile peace in Gaza has been shattered as Israel launches a wave of airstrikes across the Strip against Hamas targets. At least 200 people have been killed in the past few hours. That's according to Gaza's health ministry. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the fresh strikes are in response to Hamas's refusal to release further hostages, as well as what he calls a rejection of all of the proposals it received from the US. Grace Thomas has the latest and a warning. Her story contains distressing images.
The peace was shattered in a heartbreaking moment by a sound Gazans had prayed they'd heard the last of. Suddenly, the Strip has been plunged back into the panic and loss of war.
Almost the entire family was killed, all of them in pieces, and our house collapsed on us. Our house is directly next to theirs. They are still pulling people from under the rubble.
Gaza's health ministry says the strikes have killed at least 200 people. It's the largest attack on the Strip since the ceasefire began 2 months ago. Talks to extend the peace into a second phase and end the war for good have failed, and the consequences have been instant and deadly. There are still 59 Israeli hostages in Gaza, and at least 24 of them are alive. Israelis have been begging for them to be returned. But Hamas has been demanding the withdrawal of Israeli troops.
Every hostage must come home.
The negotiation stalemate has seen the ceasefire grow increasingly fragile over the past 2 weeks, with Israel trying to pressure Hamas by cutting off humanitarian aid. Hunger and desperation has been rising by the hour. Today, the frightened cries returned too. Israeli officials warning the strikes will last as long as necessary and the operation will expand.
We will show no mercy on our enemies. Let me be very clear. Israel will not stop until all of our hostages are back home. We will make it very clear to the Security Council that if they want to stop the war in Gaza, they have to ensure that the hostages are coming back to Israel. We are committed to bring them back.
The attack has not gone unanswered. Hamas has accused Israel of unilaterally ending the ceasefire and has said the move will expose Israeli hostages to an unknown fate. The UN Security Council will meet to discuss the unfolding horrors tomorrow, but already the White House has confirmed it was consulted by Israel ahead of the attacks.
All those who seek to terrorize not just Israel but also the United States of America will see a price to pay.
But these are the faces of those paying tonight.